So the loading screen said Requiem.
Yeah.
This game is very short if that is the case. See? Told you, not the first time we've fallen from orbit.
Master Chief is dead, and now you play Cortana inhabiting his lifeless corpse.
I'd play that game.
You have to get back to Earth before his body decomposes fully.
Oh, so it's like Swiss Army Man, but sci-fi?
Rogue Trooper, but backwards.
Where are we?
Checking coordinate impact data.
We have asked you to give up your family, your childhood, your future.
Cortana.
I'm sorry. It's the crash. I'm fine.
That
Something
model
was
is
wrong
ridiculous.
even before we left the Dawn.
In a couple
Chief.
ways.
Really? I'm fine.
Cortana.
I was put into service 8 years ago.
Okay.
8 years.
AIs deteriorate after 7, Chief.
Halsey.
Chief.
We need to find Halsey.
Chief, please.
She made you. She can fix you.
I won't recover from rampancy, Chief.
If we can just get back to Earth and find Halsey, she can fix this.
Don't make a girl a promise you can't keep.
Oh, she said thing from the game.
We need to move. Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much better than we did.
How many ships made it through the roof?
Plenty. Why?
We still need a ride home.
So funny thing about that cutscene, right?
Hmm.
I feel like over the course of the games, they have made Cortana more and more outwardly emotional. Because if you remember the first game, she's kind of a callous jackass,
A little bit.
and it's like implied that that's because she's an AI. Why should she give a shit? Right? Like, just do the thing you're programmed to do. Yeah, I just thought I'd point that out because she seems like I don't know. They're talking about rampancy, so maybe that's why. But
So, rampancy. Get back
Another
over here,
thing
Skull.
stolen
Let's
from
have a
you.
let's have a chat.
Yeah. Okay.
Rampancy, which was first only hinted at in the first 3 Halo games by a chapter title card in Halo 3, with nobody paying any attention to it.
Actually, to be fair, there is a missable mention of rampancy in Halo 1. Where if you shoot Captain Keyes, Cortana will say the chief has gone rampant and summon a security team to the bridge.
I understand the usage of the term coming from an AI,
It
but
doesn't, yeah.
it makes sense in context to use that word anyway. But let's talk about Man's in Wars 3, The Asteroid Queen, written by Jerry Purnell and S.M. Sterling, published in 1990.
Let's go.
Right, give me a reading on the mass detector, the prospector said. Like many rockjacks, he spoke to his computer as if it were human. It wasn't, of course. Sentient computers tended to turn catatonic, usually at the most inopportune moments. And then, not from this story, but actually from The Children's Hour, from Man's in Wars 2, also by Jerry Purnell and S.M. Sterling, related to the same computer and the same AI, actually, so, even that. And we're putting in a Class 7 computer system. Jonah raised a brow. Class 7 systems were consciousness level. They also went irredeemably insane sometime between 6 months and a year after activation, as did any artificial entity complex enough to be aware of being aware. So the Asteroid Queen is, among other things, about the AI of a ship named Cat Skinner taking part in an unorthodox recovery mission around a strange alien artifact as it approaches its final days of operational capacity. Let's take a look around this area. This is a pretty cool crash site.
Yep. All right. Yeah, you know, big sweeping vistas that the Halo series is, you know, known for to people.
Yeah.
It didn't really start getting those right until 2, but
there's actually a lot to do here. So I'm gonna guide you on this because
okay. Alright. What is this area like open?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh. Okay.
You want to talk about missable dialogue?
Oh.
Follow
oh boy.
me. Oh, check this out. I focused on it a little bit before when there was an elite kind of crawling, but check out this grunt.
Aww.
So this area, it's a big basin, and you can wander around and look at the different wrecks and stuff.
Okay.
Cool thing, up here...
Show me all the missable goodies.
The console's still got some power in it.
That console? Okay.
This one.
There's a crevice we can use to get through the rocks
Hold on.
over there. See the waypoint on your HUD.
Sure, Cortana, I want to do this. Oh, did you hit it while she was talking?
I must have.
Excuse us, audience.
There's a crevice we can use to get through the rocks over there. See the waypoint on your HUD.
Okay.
This communication's being broadcast to all Covenant in the area.
They're a little
Let
fragile.
me put it through translation.
Alrighty.
Non-believers walk the sacred ground. Purge the heretics, so they do not foul the air of paradise. The time has come to enter the great light. The Promethean awakening is nigh. Our reward is at hand.
It sounds like the Covenant were here looking for something.
It's the Covenant. Aren't they always looking for something?
Laugh track.
I mean, yeah.
There's a little
Okay.
more.
Alright. So, you know, they don't have the rings, so they latched onto some other stupid alien bullshit to worship, I guess.
So there's actually a lot of weapons you can pick up in this area.
Oh, cool. Storm rifle. I don't really like the storm rifle. What else you got?
We'll take a look. Let's go over here.
Okay. Let's sprint. Ha ha ha!
Yeah.
Look at it go. Ah.
So let's hop up this little area. Oh, what's this? Log entry.
Like,
The interesting factor here is that H1 disabled the viral termination code I implanted in her matrix. These metrics imply its success wasn't just unlikely, but that even the expected 7-year life cycle estimates may not apply. Thus far, I've determined that the unique circumstances of her creation have triggered what I can only refer to as a recessive variant in the AI seed. As her architect, I'm currently at a loss as to the origin of this rogue element. Very curious.
you got all the dominant genes, while I got all the recessive genes.
So, there's a little bit of a secret exploration to do.
So Cortana's special somehow, air quotes. That's what I take away from that.
We'll find out.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm taking the information as I'm getting it, and, like
Yeah.
passing it. So I'm not asking you. I'm just like, this is. All right.
So-
Ooh, cool. Battle rifle.
A little bit of exploring you can do. There's also
Oh,
a
neat.
sniper rifle up here.
Hidden weapons that you get by exploring.
Yeah.
Unreal. Oh wow, that is a scope and a half. All right, I'll let you pick it up so the people at home can.
Yeah, it's
That is.
it's beefy.
You go ahead and keep that. You'll be better off with it anyway.
All right.
Alrighty,
Okay, so we found that. We found the hidden weapons. There's another Covenant entry to talk about. Also, no fall damage.
Oh, nice! Finally, a good Halo game.
Well, 2 and 3 didn't have it, but Reach and ODST did, so...
I remember 3 having fall damage, or maybe they just had lots of kill planes. I don't know.
They had lots of kill planes.
Okay.
So let's see if I can remember where this one is. I always think it's one place and it ends up being another, but I think I got it.
Aha!
Alright, don't hit
that
it.
terminal is still active.
Nope. Don't touch it. Okay.
Okay.
Listen. You hear that?
The Covenant have been broadcasting
Barely.
that from an equidistant orbit every 30 minutes for the last 3 years.
They've been waiting outside the planet for 3 years.
Apparently, they couldn't get in.
What is he saying?
I wonder. Hey, a Covenant carbine.
Oh, no way. He's not saying what I think he is he?
Did you ever read the terminals in Halo 3?
I did!
You know how they weren't relevant to the story of Halo 3 at all?
He's saying Didact, isn't he?
I sure hope you brushed up on what the hell the terminals were about in Halo 3.
Oh god, I'm gonna need to reread them. Alright.
I'll give you a refresher and an explanation to
thank
our
you.
audience here. The terminals in Halo 3, in short, told the story of 2 characters, one known as the Didact, the other one known as the Librarian, as one or both of them were tasked with, quote, indexing the species of various worlds in the face of a galaxy-spanning threat that was heavily hinted to be the Flood. There was some friction between them, there was some other character that got introduced that's not important at all, and I just made a million Halo fans super angry by saying that, but he never shows up in the story, so who the shit cares? Anyway,
Alright,
Covenant
well.
Carbine.
Yeah, okay.
It
finally!
like it looks like the one from Halo 2 Anniversary.
So it does. Sounds different. Wait, does it have the little indicator thingy?
Nope.
Oh, weak.
Yeah.
So yeah, I remember the Didact and the Librarian arguing. I don't really remember the content of the terminals aside from that, is the thing.
There's not
Like-
a lot there. It's a bunch of fluff that doesn't matter.
Don't they, like, imply that they found humans, and they're like, ooh, these are interesting at one point? I don't.
Yeah, there's something about that.
Alright, well, let's head through this crevasse. This
Here,
canyon.
I'll let you lead. It's your first time through this.
This cave is
I'm
a
picking
natural
up
formation.
a faint transmission on the high band.
Okay.
Covenant?
I don't think so. The pattern's different. I'll
Oh,
try to
alright.
triangulate its position.
Triangulate. How are you going to do that? Are you going to make us walk to 3 different points? Because you can't triangulate it from one point. Oh, hey, look. Big old towers.
Yeah.
That's pretty. That's a good reveal. I assume Forerunner because everything that's not Covenant is Forerunner.
But it doesn't look like
looks-
Forerunner, does it?
No, it looks very different from Forerunner shit we've seen before. I'm going to assume it is, because why the fuck would it be anything else? They're not going to introduce a new ancient alien race of builders this late in the race, are they? Like...
Hey, I think there's a
Anyway,
warthog
let's go.
over here.
Oh.
Oh, it's broken.
trashed. Oh yeah, no, that is just the same model.
Warthogs,
Okay.
and still in one piece. Nice to see your luck is holding out.
Hey, look!
Oh, get
Remember
it?
that thing they introduced in Halo 3?
Yeah. John Haloman is actually Tila Brown. I remember.
So... you'll
Fun.
notice, actually, if you want to switch places a sec,
Okay.
they kept the, some stuff from Reach, the overheat mechanic for turrets. Although you can fire it a lot longer.
Okay. Cool. Oh, good. They kept the good horn sound.
They did not keep the good driving sound, and now it sounds like an RC car.
Yeah. So it sounds like they're trying to make it sound like it has like a V8 engine, but it doesn't sound like a good V8 engine.
Chief,
Yeah.
about my condition. I
Oh,
didn't
don't
wanna
worry
mention
about your
it, seeing
lupus.
as how it's a complete long shot, but since you brought it up, it is possible that getting home could help me find a solution for my rampancy.
How?
Well, as far as I know, I'm the only AI ever generated from living tissue. A clone of Dr. Halsey, to be precise.
That sounds highly
It
unethical.
may be possible to recompile my neural net by replicating those same conditions. But that
Sure
means
is-
getting back to Halsey soon.
Sure is pretty late in the series to have that piece of critical information be revealed.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's why everybody was so keen to get Cortana back in Halo 2 and 3.
So we're assigning a new importance to her that retroactively explains some actions that didn't make sense previously.
Chief, I'm hearing that strange signal again.
Yep, but
Stronger
at least
this
it's
time.
there.
Do you
Yeah.
think there's something to it?
I'm curious more than anything. Its behavior is odd.
Define odd. What is it doing that is odd?
Hostiles!
What about our situation is normal enough that it is considered aberrant, Cortana?
I'm sure there's something.
Squish. Beep beep. Can you still power slide?
Yeah, a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, you can. Squish. So, these are pretty wide open arenas, right?
Yeah.
Not like, you know, we've seen stuff this big in other games, but like they're throwing them at us. Beep beep. Love it.
So, you mentioned it last episode, but yeah, the Chief is a little talkative in this game.
I like it. It's a good change. But you know what? Here's the thing. They kind of box themselves in with this story because it's like, oh, the Chief wakes up out of cryostasis. Chief and Cortana are literally the only Cortana and Chief, like, it's a stretch to call them human, but you get what I'm getting at. They're the only human characters left if we take things from the Chief's perspective. Like, who's he going to talk to aside from Cortana? Who's Cortana going to talk to aside from him?
Right.
They literally had to make the Chief speak because he is currently half of the cast.
If that's what it takes to make the main character of this series an actual character, I suppose
I'm
we'll
down.
just have to live with it.
Yeah. Look, I'm down. I'm 100% okay with John Haloman being more chatty. So do we go up there, or
We do, yeah.
do we have to ditch the Warthog?
We do, already.
We only just got it!
I know.
Surely there's some way to, like...
There's a way to finagle it, but given that we haven't done any of that this series so far...
Alright, fair enough. I'll give you that one. Go ahead, Cortana, tell us if this cave is a natural formation.
If we're going to hijack a ship from these Covenants, we're going to have to find where they're landing first.
I don't suppose you have a plan for that.
We could always ask nicely.
Asking's
mean-
not my strong suit.
I mean, there was a peace accord. This could all just be a horrible misunderstanding that we are contributing to by the minute.
There might be. So, you'll notice the sniper rifle sounds a lot different now.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Not great, not terrible, as they say. Oh, I'm almost out of ammo for this thing. Good thing I got my Covenant carbine! They still do the suicide charge!
They do. You'll also have noticed that so far we've only fought, elites, grunts, and jackals.
Oh, we back to like 3 kinds of enemy tops.
Maybe the brutes will show up later.
Will they?
They wouldn't have totally taken a step backward on all the enemy variety they built up over the years, would they?
Oh dear. Oh, that's you. Don't shoot your friends, Skelzor.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't.
Pretty. Oh look, blue and orange contrast. Yay!
Uh-huh.
What year did this come out?
2012.
Oh yeah, so the year of blue and orange contrast.
Well, it was well into that, because that was the cover of Halo 3.
Mm. Can I have more bullets in my gun, please?
Halo
No.
4 says no. Another reason it's good to play this on normal your first time around is just because enemies on heroic get really beefy and there's not a lot of ammo to go around.
That elite dropped his camo module. Let's have a look.
Oh, word?
I'll run a soft patch to it for the
Whoosh.
shoot. Never know what might come in handy.
Nice.
Cool. I like that. Oh, you got the sword.
Oh, you got the camo.
Fair enough. Good trade. I'm happy with this. Goodbye. They'll never find me.
Never.
Alright, where the hell are we going now? Here? I feel like in here is probably a terrible idea, but let's do it.
There's that phantom signal again.
I heard something that time.
So welcome
I heard something.
to Halo 4's Forerunners and their architecture.
Uh-huh.
You know how in Halo 1 Anniversary and the Halo 2 Anniversary graphics comparisons videos, I kept saying, like, well, it's moving towards what we'd see in Halo 4.
Mm-hmm. We're here. We did it.
We're
we
here,
arrived.
yeah. Big, chunky, flat panels, lots of Tron lines.
Hey, look, Tron lines are a very easy way to add detail to something, alright?
I guess they take less effort to make than all those cool embossments.
I wondered when they'd show up.
Did you? Alright, well...
The room is like all moving and stuff. I guess someone played Portal 2 at some point during the development of Halo 4.
Possibly. Oh, don't shoot it then.
There, Chief. A console in the back.
Okay, well, let's press the button. Oh, access cartographer, cute.
It's a localized site cartographer. Okay. In service of Forerunner Shield World, designate Requiem.
Requiem. At least we know where we are now.
Let's see if it can tell us what the Covenant are so interested in.
Shield World, huh?
Huh.
What happened?
I don't know. It locked up. I'm detecting power
Okay.
fluctuations in several locations. I'll put them up for you.
Oh,
Oh,
Hopefully we can find some way to get this cartographer back online.
do we
Which
have to
one?
slam our shield into him?
which one do you want to go to first?
I'll go to the left one. I'll Shazam my shield into it like we did in Halo 1. Remember that?
I do remember that. It was so long ago.
Activate light bridge. What?
Well, that happened because you ran into the object as it moved.
Ah, okay.
Hey, I heard you hated Bloom.
So,
Halo 4 says too bad.
I would comment on the visuals, but I can't currently see. We're pressing the
What's it
button.
doing?
It's all right. This energy is actually a ferroelectric data field. Your shields are just cycling in response to the chamber's charge.
Will this bring the cartographer back online?
Partially. This type of processing system usually works in parallel. We'll have to locate its twin.
A ferroelectric data field.
Yeah,
It's called electricity. We have that. It's electricity. You can just say electricity, Cortana.
but that doesn't sound science-y enough. Cortana's a robot. She has to say science stuff. Didn't you ever watch
found a way
Star Trek?
inside.
We found the big Ethernet cable. Oh, I can sprint at them, that's right.
Yeah.
Aha! Storm rifle.
No, no.
Dumb name.
I don't
So,
have
hey.
a ranged weapon that isn't a sniper rifle.
I just realized something. So, storm rifle, right? It's a really dumb name, right?
Uh-huh.
They really should have called it something like, I don't know, Sturmgewehr.
Ha.
Alright, don't move this time, Skelzor.
There you
Okay,
go.
it didn't kill me. Oh god, the sun!
Is that the same signal?
Yes. Mayday, mayday, mayday. UNSC AI Cortana to Infinity. Please respond. No
I'm sorry, the
response.
what?
But from the strength of that signal, the Infinity has to be close by.
The Infinity.
The cartographer should be back online. We may be able to use it to track the ship's location.
Why is there a ship out here? Was it looking for us?
Well, that's part of the mystery. We'll have to find out.
Okay, so if that ship has been looking for us, right? If that ship has been looking for us, it's been searching 4 years for a Spartan that has been assumed dead.
And?
I mean, I don't know. The US gave up on their captured veterans in Vietnam a lot faster. That's all I'm gonna say.
None of them contained a super soldier.
No, I guess not.
We can't give the Covenant access to the cartographer. Clear that
They're
out.
not actually looking for the chief, they just want his armor because it's expensive to make.
It has such strange transformative properties.
Pew pew, pew 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 pew. Oh, they gave the
Now
jackals
quick,
red
to
eyes
the
instead of blue.
cartographer.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's look at the cartographer. Oh, wait, there's a guy.
Alright, how... Oh, I want to see how quiet this cartographer is. Is it boisterous and loud?
I think it's pretty rambunctious.
Let's just jam our rampant AI into this unknown terminal. What could go wrong?
I want to do an edit of this cutscene that has the Windows error noise instead of that.
Acting like the transmission is coming from everywhere
I'm not
all
going
at
to.
once. It doesn't want to triangulate Infinity's signal. Oh, wait. I got it.
That can't be right. Scan again.
We've already passed through one layer of the planet's surface. It's not crazy to think that someone else made it deeper inside than we did.
You mean the planet's hollow?
Let me see if I can figure out a way to reach these coordinates that doesn't involve us
Hollow
digging
Earth
over
theory
the hole.
confirmed.
There's a terminus on the far side of the complex. We can portal to the planet's core from there.
What?
I don't know.
If we have a shot at getting you back to Infinity, we're taking it.
Okay.
Remember when Cortana tapped into Halo's teleportation grid network?
Uh-huh.
Whatever happened to that?
I guess we'll
Was
have
that
to...
unique to that one Halo?
Maybe. Oh, now we... It's
Let's
implied
get
we
to that terminus
walked.
and find Infinity.
Awesome.
Which is, you know,
What do you know
fine.
about Infinity?
Not much. She was supposed to be massive, but the project was only in prototype when we left.
Ooh, hard light shield. Wow. What is the point of this exactly?
It, well, once it recharges for you, I'll show you. It blocks bullets. The end.
Doesn't our shield do that? Like, I get it, but, like, don't we have a shield for exactly that purpose?
This one's
I mean,
better.
it's neat.
Scouts, fortifying the bridge below. Stay sharp.
Fortifying is a strong word. Oh, I'm invisible. You can't see me. Damn it. Get him. So how deadly are phantoms in this game?
About as deadly as they were in Halo 3.
Okay.
Maybe a little
So
less,
not
just because we're on normal.
Ah, fair enough. Damn it, I need ammunition.
I don't want to do that.
Can I have a gun, please? Is that... Can we do that? Can we make that happen? Ah, there we go. Ammo. A whole 6 shots!
So actually over here we can see even more wreckage from the Forward Unto Dawn, and there's actually 2 weapon lockers over here.
Oh!
One that gives assault
Scientific
rifles and
weapon
another that gives battle rifles.
I'll take a battle rifle. I'll never say no to a battle rifle. Bring back the 60 round mags, you cowards.
Seriously? Something I just still can't get over is just how giving Master Chief some lines of dialogue does so much for the story and his character.
I know what I'm doing. And I know why. I'm not just blindly following around an AI that says do this because I told you so.
What a concept. Giving your main character dialogue.
Agency, yeah. Agency, dialogue, character, presence in the story. An arse sculpted from marble. What were we talking about?
I don't know. But check it out, it's a bridge level. All the multiplayers have had bridge maps since the Gearbox port of Halo 1, but you know, we finally get another bridge level after
Halo 1 having us cross the same bridge a dozen times.
I guess 4 had that. It was more of a hallway, not really a bridge per se.
4?
3.
There you go.
They all They all blend
Can I
together.
steal this Banshee? I so can.
Yeah,
Can
it's-
Banshees... Oh yeah, look, we can loop... Oh, they're back to the Reach double wing.
Yeah, so again, like, just more doing the reach thing. Oh, hey, rocket launcher.
Does it lock on?
There's nothing for me to...
Fair enough.
It does.
Nice.
But since you're in that Banshee...
Yes,
think
sorry.
I'll-
I'll land it for you so you can give it a look. I'm just...
Oh no, it's fine. We'll get another opportunity.
Alrighty.
I just, you know... Since you're in the Banshee, I'll let you take care of all the airborne targets.
Fair enough. Boom! Air support incoming. Good times. I mean, that's the thing. We've said it before, right? But like, we can complain about the story till we're blue in the face. We can complain about reusing assets and shit levels. But at the end of the day, when Halo works, it's just fun to play.
Oh yeah,
Right, like-
and they refined the gameplay over and over. So yeah, it still does the Halo stuff. It has boost. It's basically just the one from Reach.
Yeah, it even has the same like weapon switching and stuff.
It does the rolls and the maneuvers. It's a Banshee. We've been in them before.
Yeah, but this one has so many more polygons.
It does.
Chief, the Covenant net's going crazy. They're ordering all units to converge on the tower.
Cool.
I guess we got their attention.
Or whatever they want in the tower. Let's not assume everything's about you, John. Who the fuck am I kidding? Everything is about John.
So, hijacking still in.
Nice. Ghost looks really good.
It's very dark. It's like almost
Yeah.
black.
Yeah. No, I like it. I don't hate it. Oh, can I go use that shade?
You can.
I like the noise that the ghost is making. Oh wow. Wow, this shade is letting it rock. Hot damn.
Yeah, every time the shade shows up, it's just better. Like in
Like,
Halo
I
1, it was almost unusable.
I totally buy this thing's use as an anti-aircraft turret. Like, this thing is firing wild fast. Alright. You know, Shade hovers, right? It hovers in its little wheelie chair thing, right?
Yeah.
Could we, like, maybe get the Shade to, like, hover on its own, put some thrusters on the back? You know,
That would be very funny.
that would be very funny. So again, lots of big areas, open vistas, like, this is pretty good.
Yeah, and still retaining a bunch of Reach's momentum with the combat
Like, yeah,
encounters as well.
yeah. Like, gameplay-wise, this has reminded me of the best parts of, like, Halo 3 so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where it's just like... Because again, we crapped on the story and all of that, but, like, ultimately when you're playing the campaign of Halo 3, that
We're
the
about to have our
areas are,
hands
like,
full.
you know,
The
wide
elites
and
just
fun.
issued a
Most.
general order. They're moving all ground teams to secure the tower entrance above us.
I still
they can
say
do that.
that Halo 3's combat encounters were a little stiff, just because most of them were arrive at an area, fight enemies in it until you can leave the area.
Yes. That's why I say reminds me of, like, they're using the whole reaches push you or pull you through the area thing. But, oh, goodbye.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, that's what I was saying. It retains a
yeah.
lot of Reach's momentum.
It's like they're taking the best parts of, like, 3's environments, and then they're using the best parts of Reach's, like, combat design. I mean, it's still early days, right? But like, just so far, that's my impression.
Sure.
Like, people complain about this, and I'm sure the story is gonna do some questionable stuff. But I don't know. Maybe the multiplayer is what they were complaining about the most. This just feels like more Halo so far.
There was a lot of complaint about a lot of stuff.
Like, I remember people bitching about the multiplayer.
Multiplayer's part of what they complain about just because the way it works.
I remember people didn't like that you could sprint. Those people were dumb, though.
Yeah. Hey, check it out, a beam rifle.
Nice! I want it.
The thing about Halo 4's multiplayer is that now that it's out on PC, I'm playing it again. It has easily the best map design of the entire series.
What a shocker. Oh, it's the good beam rifle. It's not the focus rifle from Reach.
Yeah.
Thank God. I loved the beam rifle thing. It's a good gun. Runs out of ammo very quickly, Jesus.
So check it out. Hunters. Already.
Oh. Alright. Oh, they look real different. From the back, anyway.
Yup. Oh god. They are beefy, beefy creatures.
Yeah. I can see that. It's a good thing he's distracted by the sentinels. That's a good way to do an early hunter encounter. Without overtaxing a player who might... Because again, every game probably going to be someone's first game, right? There's just no way around that.
Right.
So...
I found a fuel rod cannon.
Nice. Those are very good at blowing up hunters. Oh, they don't have the beams anymore. They're back to fuel rod guns.
Yup. Again, just like Reach.
While you were busy, I managed to
They
clear
drop
up
a
another
fuel rod gun?
transmission from Infinity.
Is that my imagination?
Huh. Maybe they do.
Sounded like he said artifact.
I wonder if
Okay.
it's related to whatever the Covenant is.
Well, they gave the hunters an eye?
Where's the terminus?
The
Two
map
eyes.
placed it at the top of
Yeah.
the tower.
So it's funny because, like I've said before, hunters are made up of worms, right? That wear armor. You wouldn't really know it. It looks more like he's just got a muscle suit on underneath. You know, like the Crisis nano suit.
Yeah.
Like the hunters in the Halo 2 Anniversary with their big red meaty worms were a lot more convincing than
They were.
this. It's not bad. It's just it looks more like you know, a suit than a body. Alright, well, let's go get that artifact, I guess. I don't know. We're trying to fix Cortana, so... I mean, you know, I'm a Windows 10 user. I know that Cortana breaks all the goddamn time.
I just turned her off.
If only, reckon. If only we could turn her off.
Look, Cortana's going rampant. Shouldn't we just put her into power saving mode and, like, not have a time limit?
I mean, yeah.
Big cathedral-y area?
I do like a good big cathedral, right? Like, I'm always a fan of that, to be perfectly honest with you. Hard light walking surfaces are still dumb as heck, though. Wait, is that something interactable down there? Can we...
Maybe.
Alright, well, let's go take a look.
I don't know what this one
Probably
is.
a terminal. It's a terminal. Okay,
This
oh.
node is caught in a loop trying to access something it's calling the domain. An off-world data repository of some kind, though I'm only able to extract bits and pieces of the complete exchange. I'll log in for investigation later. Chief, try the top of the ramp. I think there's a lift up there.
A little awkward with the in-game stuff.
Just a bit, just a bit.
Our enemies move deeper into
Oh
our
my
territory
god,
with
what am I
I-
looking at?
I was gonna stop you from pressing this.
I'm
Shall
sorry.
we take revenge? Abandon the mantle and all that its philosophy has given us these 1,000 generations.
All our plans have been torn asunder.
More reason not to abandon our beliefs. The mantle is our guidepost in times such as these. We must not falter in following its teachings. The enemy must be sent home, and taught to stand with the galaxy, rather than rail against us and take what they desire. The mantle shelters all.
Didact, you make a fair, if uncomfortable, point. You have my support.
Die.
Librarian, will you likewise follow the mantle as the Didact suggests?
Yes, Master Builder.
Oh, she floats.
You're not angry at me.
These faces are
We
horrifying.
had this discussion.
It's
Little
not
bit.
just how they look, it's the animation.
So you are angry at me.
In the chambers, yes. But not now. You'll depart for Requiem soon?
At dawn, my Prometheans are already there.
Already there. You knew the Master Builder would side with you.
Should we step back inside the council chamber?
No. I would rather we spend our night out here. There will be fighting enough in the days ahead.
So, yeah, I wanted to not touch on any of these because they're a little spoilery.
Okay,
So we're not going to look at any more until after a certain level.
Okay, but why was it animated like that?
Motion
Why-
comic.
Have you ever seen the Adult Swim show Tigtone? The Adventures of Tigtone, The Legend of Tigtone. Okay, throw up a clip of Tigtone and then a clip of that. Okay, that's all I wanted people to know.
Infinity and get off Requiem, don't you? Let's go.
I
I'm
am-
sorry, Cortana. I'm just reeling from that horrifying Monster Mash cutscene I just saw.
I'm just sad that I'm going to have to do subtitling after all.
Oh.
Because she started talking as soon as you interacted with it, so it didn't show the subtitles.
Oh,
I thought I was free! I wanted to be free! Skell, why'd you do this
How
to
they
me?
get you, baby.
I'm gonna have to put a moratorium on you pressing buttons. This is 2 for 2 now that you press something right as something else happens.
Okay, but here's the thing. Good game designers would prevent that from happening.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong.
Big old room. Forerunners tended to do that sort of thing. Oh! Is this where GW is?
Did we bypass the microwave hallway?
No, we went up the microwave ramp.
Hmm.
According to the cathedral,
Lots of
this
swooshy
terminus
bits.
is just one
Yeah.
node of a larger transit grid that spans the entire planet.
Oh, like a
What?
teleportation network?
When I tried to access the outlet closest to Infinity's transmissions, the system responded with this.
What is it?
That's the kicker.
Marathon logo.
It's the Forerunner symbol for Reclaimer.
It's the marathon logo.
Humanity. That's got to be Infinity. Can you get us to those coordinates?
Let me try to open a portal.
So he knows that humanity are the Reclaimers because that's what Guilty Spark told him? Didn't
Guil-
want to comment on that at the time, huh?
Guilty
Cortana.
Spark also told him to his
picking up
face that
unknown energy
humanity
signatures.
were the Forerunners.
Where?
This can't be right.
Oh.
It's Organization
Alright.
13!
Waypoint out of the top. Cortana?
How did... Quick! Into the portal!
Go, go, go!
Chief, go!
Okay, goodbye.